Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel, Water Dragon Tarot, Stepping for the Tea. I'm just going to get into it, but I was doing a little drive and I had to slam my brakes because someone was driving like an asshole in front of me. And I wasn't far enough back behind them, but nobody knows how to use their fucking blinkers, long story short. Especially in the city. Like, every time I am driving, nobody uses their blinkers. I'm the only one that uses my fucking blinker. What the fuck is that about? That's a little bit agitating. But yeah, a bunch of cards from this flew out. I already explained that this never has a lid on it because the bottom got wet, so the lid and the bottom are just holding each other right now. But I grabbed a stack of cards that were facing upright because I was just like, okay, I should probably grab these, and this is the exact order that they are in. So we have Loneliness in reverse, and we have Distant Twin Flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. Solo Venture reveals hidden truths and personal growth. So this card is already right off talking about the Twin Flame journey. And when we talk about the Twin Flame journey and this distant Twin Flame fueling your spiritual journey and inner growth, this is the both of you not in contact because they are a distant Twin Flame. So you are not in contact with them. But you are fueling each other's journeys. You are living parallel lives. You are reflecting one another during this journey. So, this person is causing you to look at some inner work, and you, whatever journey you are on, are causing this person to look at the inner work. But during this point in time, you could be feeling very lonely. You both could be feeling very lonely. Then we have self-discipline in reverse. Usually we have it upright, but it was in reverse. And the reverse says, there are so many temptations to break my discipline, but I'm trying my best to avoid falling into old habits and focus on building a better future. And I have a card in my other deck, my Water Dragon Tarot deck that I created, and it has a specific card that says, I am breaking generational curses or blah, blah, blah. You know, a strong indicator that this person is doing their best to keep themselves disciplined because they want to discipline themselves before they come back to you because maybe you're a disciplined person. So they are trying to get out of these alcohol habits, these smoking habits, drug habits, whatever they are currently dealing with. Sex addictions, anything is possible because anything can be an addiction. Money, spending money, gambling, that could be an addiction for them. But right now they are having a lot of temptations that are trying to break their discipline. A lot of temptations that are trying to discipline them is what I was just about to say, and I'm wondering what that means because maybe I feel like this is related to karmic people, so family, friends, lover, whatever it is for them, or you, that is trying to break your discipline and kind of train you. When I think of these karmic people trying to discipline someone, I think they're just trying to train them. So sit, bark, roll over, you're my bitch. So when I'm saying that these karmics are trying to train them, they're trying to discipline them, trying to get them to sit, bark, and roll over, what I'm trying to say is that these karmics are trying to use this person and keep them in a low vibrational energy because that is the only way that they are going to continue to be able to use this person for whatever benefits their interest. Long story short. They are fighting that. So we have exploitation in reverse. I see how one of us held all the power, leaving the other feeling small and voiceless. We need to reset this imbalance. So there could have been a very interesting power dynamic in this relationship. Maybe only one person's voice mattered and then the other person wasn't really listening or giving a fuck about how this person felt or what they were thinking or how they were feeling, which goes into not caring how they felt. But considering I said that twice, absentmindedly, and then caught myself later, that could definitely be a really good confirmation and indicator that this person did not care about how you felt, and they were just doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. We have abandonment in reverse, which is, I never believed in the concept of soulmates, but now after pushing you away, I can't help but regret my actions and wish I could take it all back. So this person is wishing they could take it back. That is why they're trying to discipline themselves and get out of all these old habits, because these habits could have formed after the two of you separated. So they were not on a part of their twin flame journey where they were learning any lessons. They might not have even recognized that they had lessons to learn, but something very significant has been happening as of recently, or lately, or within the last few months, the last year or two, where they're in deep, deep regret. And they so very much regret pushing you away, throwing your love in the trash. And if you kind of look at this, upright, it's love being thrown in the trash, but now it's, oh, let me go dig that back out of the trash because I shouldn't have thrown that away. That was actually way more valuable than I realized. So this person is tossed you in the trash and they just thought you were trash, and then they're realizing, no, that's not trash. Wait, I need to get that back. It serves a purpose to me. Then we have help. So crying out for support, help arrives from unexpected quarters, invisible forces or help guide you through troubled waters. So this person could be needing your help, crying out for help, begging you for your help, whatever situation that they are in. This kind of gives me that SOS distress signal vibe. But it could be also the invisible forces of help guide you through troubled waters. So this here could be about getting in touch with your spirituality, getting right with God, reinforcing your belief systems and the universe and what you believe about the universe, and just reopening your eyes. And this could even be your ancestors. I'm picking up something about ancestors right now, so your ancestors could be guiding you, or this person, because your ancestors are probably working together. Because when people's spirit guides work together, or ancestors, or whatever you interpret it as in your own belief system, then they are going to make sure to bring you guys back together. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Evaluation criteria. Unfair assessments and rarely sees the full picture, focus on shortcomings and misses out on potential. So yeah, this kind of goes back to that abandonment energy right here. With this abandonment energy and this evaluation criteria, this person could have very well been focusing on shortcomings, like all the negatives in the relationship, and not looking at the bigger picture or the long term of things. And the assessments were unfair. They were just making judgments about you. Maybe they were judging you a lot. And now they are in this energy where, of course, they have all these addictions and all these problems, and they're not wanting your judgment. So I'm picking up something very heavy about that. They did a whole lot of judging on you, but you turned out to, oh man, that comes, if I say it that way, that sounds kind of mean. You turned out to be the better half. And, excuse me, the roles could have been reversed. So this person was doing better than you when you guys split up. And then as life continued to go on and whoop their ass and serve them their karmic lessons, now they're the ones that are low down right now, and you are up on this pedestal. You are winning in life, and this person's just like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that, and how are you doing in that? And they could be making assumptions about you and your success and downplaying it in their head or to other people. There's really no telling. But I feel like when they have this breakthrough, because this is right at the top here, this was another one of the cards that fell out. When they have this breakthrough, we have pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. So they're having a breakthrough where they're letting all this judgment of you go. And instead of judging you, they're gonna, come see what everything's about. And they're going to have this breakthrough that is going to push them towards you. So right now, they have been in this comfort zone for an extended period of time, especially with that addictions card, that self-discipline card. So them now disciplining themselves, trying to get their life back on track so they can come back to you, is going to be that major breakthrough for them. and they're going to come to you and they're going to be fully transparent. We also have imprisonment in reverse. I want to follow the rules we set and not be tempted to break them. I value our boundaries and know that they protect us. So right now they might feel like their hands are kind of cuffed. Their hands are tied in a certain situation. And maybe in the past you had set a boundary where you're just like, no, I'm not really interested in whatever shenanigans you were trying to bring my way. Because if the relationship was toxic, you could have just been like, yeah, I'm not going to repeat that cycle. And that was a test from the universe to see if you would learn your lesson. So you made the right choice when you set this boundary with this person. And they are wanting to respect that boundary, but their soul is screaming at them to come back to you. Then we have ultimatum in reverse. I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this step together, but please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right. So yeah, this is a message about divine timing. This is that confirmation that that person is wanting to come back to you. They want to get all their crap together, but the time just has to be right. And I just saw 11:11 on the timer, just as I was saying the time has to be right. So the 11:11 is twin flame numbers. Maybe your birthday could add up to the number 11. Their birthday could add up to the number 11, or a point in time in your lives where you crossed paths could have something significant to do with 11:11. But this is where I'm going to leave the reading. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a beautiful, fantabulous day. Love you, bye.